For the school, the 5 schools I applied, I think it's only one I paid application fee.
So you applied to Purdue for free?
Yeah.
Awesome. So Purdue for free with full scholarship, and now you're finally here.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to another episode of the Experience series. In case this is your first time on the channel, my name is Frederick. As at the time of recording this video, I am an international student pursuing a master's degree in public administration at the University of Kentucky. I had my first master's from Ohio University in Athens. If you want to know all about studying and scholarship opportunities abroad, visa interview tips, and generally life abroad, then start by joining the Fred Effect family. Please click on the subscribe button, hit on the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. I'm here in Purdue University at Fort Wayne, and I'm with my brother here. He's going to tell us his experience through the F1 visa interview. Hi, what's your name? Tell us what program you're pursuing and which university you are at the moment.
My name is Musah Bawa, and I'm in Purdue University Fort Wayne, and I'm currently pursuing my master's in mathematics. It's specialization in physics.
Okay, so mathematics, but you're specializing in physics.
Yeah.
So tell us, what did you do at the undergraduate level prior to coming to Purdue?
I did bachelor's of mathematics education, but I did a little bit of physics as well.
You majored in mathematics and minored in physics.
Yeah.
Tell us, did you sort of have an assistance through the application process or anything like that?
Yeah, for the application for the program, I didn't get assistance. Yes, I was just like in a lone man's land. Yeah, just trying my trial and error kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if I see any school, I just apply.
So how many schools did you apply to then?
I think I applied 5.
You applied to 5 schools?
Yes.
Do you remember them?
Purdue University, Fort Wayne, the one I'm currently in.
Yeah.
Then University of Miami.
Yeah.
At Oxford.
That's in Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then Massachusetts University in Lowell.
Oh, okay. Did you get admissions into all of them?
No, 3.
Awesome.
Yeah, the first one was Massachusetts, but the funding was half funding, and their cost of living too was expensive. So I thought this one I can't.
What type of funding did you have to Purdue University?
Graduate teaching, GTA, graduate teaching assistantship.
Did you have like a deficit to cater for?
Yeah, I had a deficit, but it wasn't all that significant.
Okay.
So it was about 2,000.
And did you use your personal bank statement? What bank statement did you use?
Well, I didn't have that kind of money at that time, so I really have to consult. And then you was, I think I consulted you, and then you gave me options, and then we tried it, and then that was
awesome.
How I was able to get my statement.
When exactly did you go for your F1 visa interview?
That was on the 3rd of September 2021.
Okay. And you were supposed to come to start your program in which year and which semester specifically? Okay,
actually I initially was supposed to have started it in August 2021.
Okay.
But because I missed, I wasn't getting a date for
the interview because of the COVID?
Because of the COVID.
Okay.
So I have to message my department, and then I told them that I wasn't find it very difficult getting the visa appointment.
Okay.
So if there's a way they can help me out. So they decided that they would rather want me to do it in spring, so if that would be okay for me.
So you deferred from fall 2021 to spring 2022.
Yeah.
It means that you came to the US in January 2022.
Yeah, exactly.
Take us through the day of your interview. How did it go for you?
That time I was in Cape Coast.
Okay.
Yeah, so to shorten my distance, I had to travel to Kaswa for the night and pass the night over there. And then in the morning, I have to go for the interview.
When exactly was the time for your interview?
I think it was 11 a.m.
And when did you get to the embassy?
I got to the embassy, I think 2 hours before time.
Okay, so it means that 9 a.m.
Yeah, 9 a.m. I was there.
Wow. So were you interviewed at 9 a.m.?
No.
What happened?
It was supposed to be at 11, so I have to, I just want to be, because that was my first time in Accra, so I just want to be sure, certain that I was at the right place.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I went there 2 hours before time, so that I just have the opportunity to look around and know where I'm going exactly.
Were you interviewed exactly at 11?
Approximately.
So before your interview, how was the preparation like? How did you prepare?
Yeah, though I wasn't getting that much time. I was a teaching assistant at that
back
time.
in UCC.
Yeah,
okay.
so the little time I get, I always join the page that you created for us, and then through that I get 1 or 2 tips to join your
mock interviews.
The mock interviews. Still get some time to steal some ideas that I used to prepare. And there was one particular thing I did a night before the interview.
Okay.
I was in Kaswa, but I had a friend in UCC. So the distance, he was in UCC and I was in Kaswa. Yeah. So I told him to call me and then be like he's interviewing me. Okay. I called him and then he started asking me the questions. Then I'll be answering them. Then he will criticize me and then say, do it again. Okay. Okay. Then he will start the questions all over. Then I also.
What's his name?
I think it's Bene Isaac.
Okay. Shout out to you, Bene. You really helped Musah. So when you got to the embassy, what did you do?
I actually got there to that place with my friend. We hung around and then tried to see what was happening, and then I also tried to find a way of composing myself before the time. Yeah. Yeah, so I was just trying to acquaint myself with the situation I was in, make myself very comfortable before the time.
Awesome. So a lot of people talk about dressing, like you should put on a suit. How were you dressed?
Though I think dressing is important, but I basically went there with my traditional attire. Okay. Very simple one. The most important thing is to just dress neatly. I think that is what matters.
Were you allowed to enter the embassy with a phone? How was it?
No.
Do you remember the questions you were asked?
Basically some 3 questions. And some of them I didn't need to think about it. Okay. Because it was quite straightforward. I think the first one was like, you are going to Purdue University, right? Yeah. So just to say yes. I don't think I was going to say no. Okay. And then the next thing was, you graduated from UCC. I said yes. Yes. Can I have your certificate or transcript? Then I had my transcript, so I just gave it to him. Okay. The third one was, what will you do after your studies?
So just these 3 questions?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And what answer did you give?
So what will you do after your study? I told them I was a teaching assistant in UCC. Okay. So basically, my aim is to go and study and become a lecturer after that.
So after the interview, what happened?
After he took my paper, transcript, and then he was like, okay. Then he took my, by then he has taken my passport as well. So yeah, so I was there, and then I think the paper, my transcript came back again. Then I was standing, he said, thank you, I'm done with you. Then I was waiting for my passport. I didn't understand. I thought so he said, then there was another paper, white paper. Yeah. I didn't even read because I was, after the edits, I wanted to know what is happening. Yeah. So I was a little, so I didn't even read it. So I was still standing there. He said, I'm done with you, you can go. See you tomorrow. Oh, okay. So after he said, see you tomorrow, then I have to read the paper, and then I saw that, oh, it has been approved. Oh, come back the next day. Okay. So I was wearing a mask, and then what I did was I just removed the mask like this and smiled, gave a big smile.
So when did you get your passport back?
Came back the next day. Okay. I quickly came back. That was Friday. Came back to the embassy for my visa.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So how many days did it take you before leaving Ghana? Finally.
I think September and then December was a little bit big gap. So I think I had a lot of time to prepare. Okay. Yeah, but just that one particular, I wasn't also having another challenge. I wasn't getting the money to buy my ticket. Yeah. And then thankfully you came in once again.
Yeah, we'll leave that there. So
I really appreciate it.
Were there some stuff that you heard prior to going for your interview? Then after your interview, you were like, oh, this were not true?
Yeah, I think before the interview, I heard something like they have a number of people that they normally take.
Like a quota or something?
Yeah, quota that they take. So whatever you do, whether you are at your maximum best or whatever, you wouldn't be considered if they get that number that they are looking for. But I think I saw it otherwise. Yeah. I think it's just how you are going to deliver. That is what matters. Because you have to be truthful, be yourself. Everything has to be on point. Okay. I think that is what's supposed to be.
All right, so people go for the interview 2 times, 3 times. How many times did you go for your interview before finally getting approved?
I think that was my first time.
Okay, so once and then that was it. In your view, why do you think that people get denied?
maybe I'm not saying that is the absolutely truth, but maybe some people might have problems with their maybe processing. During the processing, maybe some informations are incorrect or whatever, or maybe let's say they are not truthful in whatever they are trying to portray.
So what would you think worked for you? Like, what was the magic that made it possible that, okay, you were actually 3 questions, you had a deficit of about 2,000 and only 3 questions, and that was it?
I would say 3 things.
Okay.
One is I think my funding was very good. I think that contributed to the, and then I think preparation too also counted.
Okay.
Though I had some hitches on the way, I was not getting the money to pay for my service fee and the rest, but I think I most important, I prepared a little bit to be able to go for the interview. And then the third one, that's the God factor.
Exactly. So how much have you spent so far through the process? You paid an application fee to Purdue?
Yeah.
Because you applied to 5 schools and you paid application fee?
Actually, for the 5 schools I applied, I think it's only one I paid application fee.
Okay.
And that one, I even with that one, I didn't get the scholar. I didn't get admission.
Okay.
But all those I applied without with free application.
So you applied to Purdue for free?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So Purdue for free with full scholarship, and now you're finally here.
Yeah.
So finally, let's get an advice to our brothers and sisters out there who are about to go for their interview. If somebody is about to go for the interview, you have gone through the process, what would you tell the person?
The most important thing is to, whatever information you're putting out there, make sure that it is genuine.
Okay.
It represents who you are. That's the most important thing. And then I think if you're able to do that, the next thing is to try and compose yourself, do a little bit of practices, and then I think you'll be okay with that. Maybe you want to pray as well. that is also important.
That's very important. Thank you very much for making time for us. So we had an interaction with Musah Bawa, who is currently a master's in mathematics student at Purdue University at Fort Wayne. A lot of people think Purdue University is only one. They have like 3 campuses, right? Yeah. So you are in the one in Fort Wayne. Specifically.
Hi, my name is Musah Bawa, master student at Purdue University Fort Wayne. This YouTube channel has been of great help to me as a person. Yeah, without this, I wouldn't have been here. It has played a lot of role in my life as a student here. Yeah, so I will entreat all of you to subscribe, like, and share, and I hope you are going to enjoy it very much.
So Musah has shared his visa interview experience with us, and I know this will go a long way to help you preparing for your F1 visa interview. Thank you for making time to join us. This has been the Fred Effect.